ಹಿಂಗಾರ ಹಾಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಸಾಕಪ್ಪ ನೋಡಿ ನೋಡಿನೇ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Manish, sir.
Good afternoon. Yes. So I wanted to see whether connection is easy or any difficulty, because sometimes.
Absolutely no difficulty, sir. But please excuse me, I'm driving, so I'll go on mute for most of the time. I should reach
Oh,
home in another 20 minutes.
okay, no problem. We can start.
Caught in the rain in Jainagar, so I couldn't get home on time.
Okay, okay. So anyway, I will wait because I think nobody else has joined.
Yeah, yes.
We'll wait for some more time. Then we can have a class. No problem. Absolutely no problem. Because I wanted
Sure,
to make a trial today, because sometimes people say that they're not able to log in. So
sir.
actually, if they have downloaded the Zoom, giving their
Yes.
email ID and a password, just by clicking the link, it will just connect. Nothing else is required.
Yeah, so for me, it is absolutely not a problem. I'm always on Zoom meetings.
Oh, I see, I see. Okay, okay, okay. Because some
I'm
people
from
have.
the IT background, so
Because sometimes this actually last week many people said we could not join. I don't know why. Then I said maybe the version of the Zoom that I have and they have may be different.
no, it doesn't matter, sir. ಅದು
Uh,
ಅದ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Whichever Zoom, it just upgrades by itself. ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು
ಅದೇ
ಒಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ
ಆಟೋ
Zoom ID
ಆಟೋ
ಇದ್ರೆ
ಆಟೋ
ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ.
ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅದು. ನಮ್ಮ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆಟೋ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ,
ತಾನೇ
ಕ್ಲಿಕ್
ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು.
ಹಾ
ಸೊ
ಹಾ
ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್
ಅದು
ಗೆಟ್ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟೆಡ್.
ನೋಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಎನೇಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ತಾನೇ ಆಟೋ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್
ಅದೇ ಅದೇ
ಡಸಂಟ್
ನಾನು
ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ.
ಅದೇ ನಾನು ಅದೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅನೇಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. And
ಹಾ
because some people said like that, I told that you better uninstall and reinstall the Zoom fresh. Then
ಹಾ
probably you can get. So, and many people got it by that way.
ಹಾ
So I thought
ಓಕೆ.
in our batch, what will be the situation. So I wanted to make a trial today so that we can have some regular timings, and definitely we
ಹೌದು
can go
ಹೌದು
through all the lessons of the what is given in the book itself.
ಹೌದು
Plus we can use any other examples also.
ಹೌದು ಬೇರೆ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳು
ಇಲ್ಲ,
ನಾನು
ಫಸ್ಟ್
ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ.
for studying
ನಮ್ದು
any
ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
subject,
ಏನಿದೆಯೋ ಮಾಡೋಣ.
ಹಾ
ಹಾ
for subject studying any subject, first we must always use one book, not many
ಹಾ
at the starting point. ಒಂದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಮಗೆ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ then we can use any other book also that's available.
ಹಾ
Only
ಇವರು
thing is
ಹ್ಮ್
speaking and reading, writing and understanding. These four we have to do. That we have to,
ಕಾಂಪ್ರಹೆಂಡಿಂಗ್.
yeah, that we have to
Yes,
do by practicing only. So
yes.
this you attended by chance any of my earlier session? No.
No, sir, I'm sorry. I don't know yours. Can you please introduce
Yeah.
yourself? Better introduction ಗಿಂತ ಹೋದ್ರೆ better ಆಗತ್ತೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲ, I will give you the best lesson today. This I have planned for giving the best lesson for this batch at the starting point, so that they will certainly become experts by the end of this one session.
ಆಹಾ.
That is by August, by the time they have the examination. So
ನೀವು
let
ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ ಮೊದ್ಲಿಂದಾನೇ ಹೇಗೆ ಸರ್ ನಿಮ್ ಏನು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್
Ah,
ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್?
yeah, I will give everything from ABCD always for any class, any this one, unless we have the strong background of the previous subjects, what you have learnt.
ಹಾ
It is impossible to learn the higher level things.
ಹೌದು ಹೌದು.
So
Yes.
therefore, always we have to start from the very beginning, understand what are the difficulties that are there in learning anything, any subject, including the languages and including Samskruta also. because Samskruta is something called the dead language, because anything that is not used is becomes dead only. So
Mm.
we can only give little life. Doesn't matter whether in what way it will be useful for us or not. That is separate. But learning a language or any subject, it is preferably languages will be better, so that only text and other things will be there. Otherwise, if mathematics, calculations, etc., is there, some people may not be able to understand. So this will give sufficient amount of thinking to the brain. So it is the mental exercise. And
Yeah.
by keep on learning new things, the brain will be in the working condition, and lifespan is increased by 10 years. That is what all the statistics of research shows. People who are learning live 10 years longer than their normal life, because brain will be
Mm.
fully active till the end, like that.
Mm.
And anything that is stored in the brain cannot be erased at all. If you try to
How?
forget something, you'll remember more of that one.
How?
You will
Yes.
not be able to forget at all.
ಅದೇ
So,
ವಿದ್ಯೆನ್ ಯಾರು ಕಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ.
the computer memory we
ಜಾಸ್ತಿ.
can delete, but
Yes,
human memory
computer
is
memory.
impossible to delete.
Exactly.
Ah,
Exactly. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
so
ವಿದ್ಯೆನೇ ಒಂದ್ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಆಸ್ತಿ ಅಂತಾರಲ್ಲ.
yeah, definitely, and that is why this I am actually teaching all subjects. In particular,
Oh.
all mechanical and aeronautical engineering subjects.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. Uh-huh.
it is totally free. Can you see on my background? You
Yes.
can see.
Yes. ನೋಡ್ದೆ. I did see that.
Uh,
And you are a professor from the background, from your
uh,
profession?
and all that is, actually what you have to say is, I am a student for life,
Mm-hmm.
because if I have passed an exam so many years ago, and if I have not learned anything beyond that, that means I am not fit for any teaching also. See, teacher has to be a student for life. Then only it is possible to teach, because new areas of knowledge keep on appearing again and again and again. Unless we have a thorough update of what is happening currently, a teacher
Yes.
cannot do the job of the teaching. So
Yes, that is true.
therefore, we must remain a student for life. And the best way of learning is to start teaching itself. Because if you
Yeah.
attempt to teach someone, then we will try to study something about what we have to teach. So we will learn
Yeah.
more. So
Right.
that is why more we teach, more we learn. And
Right.
every student is my teacher,
Mm.
because each one will give different ideas, different questions may come, different thinking. So we have to find different new examples, work exercises, and what are the procedures you have to follow. That means from where to start, what sequence you have to go, so that
Yes.
we can become experts in the shortest possible time and in the simplest possible way.
Right. Right.
That is
Yeah.
what I have written there. Become an eminent scientist, professor, engineer, innovator in the shortest possible time and in the simplest possible way. Learn free at any place. We do not charge single paisa for anybody. Learn free at
Mm.
any time, whatever time you want. Learn free at any pace, at the speed which you select. So unless we spend roughly about 25 to 40 hours, it will not be possible to go from 0 to 63.2% in any qualifying examinations. That is also because I do not know what is your background. What is your previous basic qualification?
Sir, I have done my MBA. I am an IIMB graduate. I have
Ala,
done my MBA
before
from
that,
IIMB.
before that,
I have
the-
done industrial psychology, statistics. and
Ah,
linguistics. So I do have a proficiency in foreign languages, and I do teach French and Spanish.
uh-huh. See, maybe in the plus two or PUC, whether you had taken any science group or what?
No,
Uh,
I have moved on to I have taken
uh-huh.
statistics, but
Uh,
economics, not a science group,
uh-huh.
not the
Okay,
science
okay.
background.
Maybe in, nowadays, even 10th standard also, there may be something about capacitors and all that, electricity, static electricity, like that. I don't know whether it is there for you. It was not there.
I don't think so. No.
Uh, so there is something like a capacitor. It comes in static electricity.
Mm-hmm.
It is something like charging of a capacitor through a resistance. That is, roughly you can get idea of charging your mobile using an adapter. So if the charge in the mobile is 0, what is the shortest time the mobile charge gets increased to 63.2% of its maximum value? That means maximum is 100%, means how much time it takes to reach 63.2%. So
Mm-hmm.
here, that is, I found very important concept for the studies also, because if you want to get 63.2% of maximum marks in examination starting from 0, what is the
Mm-hmm.
shortest time, minimum effort, minimum energy, minimum everything to put, so that we get a first class? 63.2 is not a bad percentage. We can always say we have passed in first class. So that is where my study is concentrated. So it takes
Okay.
normally between 25 to 40 hours to become an expert and to get 63.2% marks in the examinations. But with application of the more effort required, practicing, there were many students who got above 87% only in all exams. So I
Mm-hmm.
teach all subjects for all courses, even for MBA also. There was one person who
Okay.
came, he was studying in this uh, JNU for MBA.
Okay.
There was a paper like operation research,
Mm-hmm.
and he has failed in previous 9 attempts, and he was given the last chance. And he came to me once, and he asked me. Then I told, tomorrow you come in the morning at 8 o'clock. Maybe I will keep you up to evening 8 or 9. Next day, you go and write, but don't sleep in the night. Whatever I have prepared, you just keep on going through it. Write the exam. You will be able to
Mm-hmm.
pass. Nothing to worry. But after the result, you must tell me at least how much marks you got.
Mm-hmm.
Then after the result, he told me he got 88 out of 100.
Oh, wow.
So yeah,
Excellent.
because yeah, whatever may be the university, there will be standard questions and standard answers. And most
Mm-hmm.
of the places, it is 5 out of 8 questions to be answered or 6 out of 10. So to
Mm-hmm.
get 63.2 means one has to answer only 3.5 questions if it is 5 questions to be answered. So three
Mm-hmm.
questions, 60 will come, another half question, another 10 will come. So maybe if something is missing or could not complete, 60 will cross anyway. So that requires minimum time. More practice, we can keep on adding additional 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 marks like that, and we can build up. And it is easy to get 100 also, provided we work for it. We have to work for it,
Yeah.
remember it. If we do remember continuous studies, we will not forget. Then we don't require book or anything like that. Everything will be in the mind.
Okay. Yeah. Agree.
So there is, you're traveling by some public transport or vehicle.
No, no. It's my four-wheeler.
But I don't want to get fined because of this
No,
using
no.
mobile.
No. We have Bluetooth. So
It is there, but I have observed police will be seeing what these
no, no,
people
no.
are
So
talking or not like that, and they have the camera
no,
also. So they
Yeah,
will
have,
identify whether even you are wearing a seat belt or not, like that. And this nowadays they want money, more money. So they will
yes.
put all the fines there,
Yes,
including
yes, they want more money to give the freebies and all for whatever
uh,
those reasons are. So let's
everything.
not get there.
Government needs fund.
But
It is not that free. Free is fine because we did not pay single paisa. We studied in all government schools only. At that time,
uh-huh.
admission was only 50 paisa. There was no
Mm,
fees. We have studied. We have studied 100% free, and nowadays only for admission to KG classes they are asking in multiples of lakhs.
yes, yes,
Uh,
that is
and
true.
we never went for tuitions or anything like that because we were only using what is called a 9S principle. That means study, study, study. Simplify, simplify, simplify. Standardize,
Uh-huh.
standardize, standardize. And repeat this several times so that subject becomes simple, easy to learn, easy to remember, easy to practice, easy to score marks in examinations. Think like that.
Okay,
So
okay.
that was the methodology. Simply we acquired by that way. It is because uh, in the school, starting from the primary school,
Uh-huh.
it was a government school with one teacher and standards 1 to 4. 4 classes are there. So
Mm-hmm.
generally they were asking the next higher standard student to look after the lower class, like that.
Okay, okay.
So when I was taken for admission to the school, morning about 11 o'clock, my father came, he gave 50 paisa and filled up something and took a receipt and gone. And teacher
Huh.
said, after the lunch you meet me. Then after lunch, he asked, you take your first book and read the first lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Then because I studied earlier before coming to the school, I gave in the book and I said, from the first page to last page, everything
Uh-huh.
I will tell you can see in the book. I know don't require book at all.
Uh-huh.
So I started from ಪಾಠ 1, etc. ಪಾಠ 12, ಪಾಠ 16, ಪಾಠ 30, like that, full continue.
Huh. Huh.
Then he said, it is not useful keeping in this class. You better go to next class. So he admitted me.
Promoted.
Yeah, he admitted me to second standard. Then I was the teacher for the first standard students. So
Mm-hmm.
that teaching them how to write the letters, etc. like that. And that made me addicted to teaching. Then
Mm-hmm.
wherever I go, even in engineering colleges also, one
Mm-hmm.
day one of my professor asked me to prepare a talk on one topic and explain in the class.
Mm-hmm.
When I did that, he said, ನಂಗಿಂತ ನೀವೇ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ನೀವೇ ಮಾಡಿ. So whole year I taught, and
Mm-hmm.
it is the encouragement of that kind that came, then
Mm-hmm.
it made me that I can teach any subject, any class. So if we
Oh.
had 80 subjects in the 5 years, 10 semesters, I cannot say
Mm-hmm.
only I am good at one subject.
Mm-hmm.
Particularly in mathematics, in engineering, we had 8 faculty members to cover the topics. We did ask principal why you have kept 8 persons to teach one subject. Then he said each topic they are experts. Then
Ah.
then the question came to us, they are experts in one topic, but we have to study 80 subjects and all the topics. You see, is it not?
How
So,
fair is it?
uh,
Ah.
so how can we say this is the only subject and all the 79 we don't know? So
Ah.
anybody should be good in all the subjects once he has passed the exam. So that is why slowly this the teaching for other subjects gradually increased because there were students who were having difficulty in understanding the subject. So for them, whoever
Mm-hmm.
is known will be able to give some guidance so that
Teach.
at least they will be able to clear the exams. So we used
Yeah.
it Saturday, Sunday for when a class is not there. At that time,
Uh-huh.
I started teaching a few people in a group. So
Okay.
first it was only 3, then it became 6, then it grew up to some 150 people also. So
Mm-hmm.
then because of the repetition of the subject, now I can teach any subject for any class without any further preparation or textbook like that.
Wow.
And
Impressive. Very impressive.
this Samskruta also, roughly about 6 months back, there
Uh-huh.
was a sudden announcement somewhere I saw in WhatsApp. Somebody has forwarded that they
Uh-huh.
want people who can learn Sanskrit and teach for others. So
Okay. Okay.
they are welcome. So
Ha.
I went to that this one, and
Samskruta
uh,
Bharati.
I announced to them in the meeting that right now I don't know Samskrita. I was afraid of Samskrita because in high school there were 360 students and only 7 students took Sanskrit as the language. And we
Okay.
were finding difficulty in learning Hindi itself. And English
Ha.
was the most difficult subject because we never used English anywhere, being in the village and studying in Kannada medium school. So,
Ha.
but I promised them that I will study the subject, simplify it, present it in the simplest possible way so that anybody can become an expert in the subject. Not only
Mm-hmm.
that, they will be also able to teach the subject others like that.
Mm-hmm.
With that, I made lot of effort, purchased the several books, etc. Then I went to Sanskrit Bharati also. I brought there not only this book plus so many others also. We thinking, let us keep some books with me so that we can refer like that. But
Okay.
to start study, I found this whatever Sanskrit Bharati, that Pravesha book is there. It is the best.
Uh-huh.
It is the best among the lot. So
Okay. Okay.
really we
Uh-huh.
can
Why do
use
you
it.
say
And
that, sir?
uh,
Why do you say it is the best among the lot, in your opinion?
because I have seen other books also, I have seen, I
Okay.
have
Okay. Okay.
purchased
Fine.
spending more than 4,000 rupees. Nearly
Okay.
some,
Understood.
yeah, nearly some 40 books roughly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And when I found this is the best. So here, what
Understood.
happens is everything we cannot put it in the form of book.
Mm-hmm.
If we do like that, see, I wanted to write notes or book for any subject. And it will
Mm-hmm.
require thousands of pages because every minute things we have to write because assuming what the student knows and where to start, giving minute
Ha.
details, step by step minute details, it becomes several
Okay.
thousand pages. So
Okay.
printing purposes, what they will do, they will try to bring it in the minimum form because printing cost and other things also will be there. And
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, any subject when we read, if we cannot
Mm-hmm.
understand one single word, then that
Oh,
single
it's
word
hard.
has got the power to stop the entire career of the learner because without
Yeah.
understanding the meaning of the sentence, we do not want to continue further at all. It is impossible to continue.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
therefore, my job is to simplify, 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 standardize, 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 study, make the effort of the learners more easy, more this one, so that anybody can learn in the shortest possible time and in the simplest possible way, any subject, including this also. So we will do that.
Very noble. Yeah.
If you have reached the house, you can tell me, you can start the lesson.
Oh, you're waiting for me to reach house. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
there's
yeah.
one more lady or gentleman on the call.
One more person is there. I can see here. His video is also on, so I can see.
Yeah, we
Uh,
can start, sir. I'm still comfortable. Actually,
uh,
I do most of my work while driving also, so I'm pretty much able to focus and do things. So that's not a problem. I'll just
uh,
reach home in the next 5 to 10 minutes, but we can start. We can get started.
5 minutes will wait, no problem. Because the first line, next onwards, whatever the time we fix, we can start it, continue, no problem. How many are there? that is not at all a problem. So this who is the other person, please? Can you tell me what your name? That Mr. name, only MR is there. What is your name, please? You have to unmute and you can speak.
Yeah, I think they're on mute. You can unmute them, sir.
I don't know, but I have to learn that. See, this is it.
You have to
Unmute.
ask them to unmute, and then they can just click on that OK, and then they will get unmuted. As a host, you can unmute them.
I have, when I have opened, it is kept unmuted only, and it is open. And also this video, this one, everything I kept open only, but they may be making it off. So can you
Okay.
please unmute and speak, please? MR. Hello.
I
I have
think
to
they're
learn
finding
how.
it difficult.
Yeah, how to unmute all others. No, I have to learn.
You cannot unmute, but you can mute others, but not unmute. If you can
Ah,
ask them to unmute themselves.
ಅದೇ. So
ನೀವ್
I have.
ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಬೇರೆದವ್ರನ್ನ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ನೀವ್ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದು ಬಟ್
Ah,
ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವ್ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರೇ ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು
ಅದೇ.
ಅವ್ರಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರೇ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನ
ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಂಗೆ ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಲ್ಲ, ಅಟ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಕೀಪ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮೈಕ್ ಆನ್, ಸ್ಪೀಕರ್ ಆನ್.
ಹಾ ಹಾ
ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನೇ ನಾನು ಆನ್ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀನಿ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ನಮಗೆ.
ಓಹೋ ಓಕೆ 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 ಆಯ್ತು ನಾನು ಪಾರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಲಾಟ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಸೊ
ಆಯ್ತಾಯ್ತು. Then I have made a PPT also. I will present it. And the complete video also I will give you, so that anybody can go through any number of times. If there is difficulty in following one, second time it will be little easier, third time it will be much more easier. Afterwards, everything will be in the mind. Hello, can you please speak, please? MR, you can unmute and say something. Say hello. Ilva. ಇಲ್ಲ, disconnected. Okay.
ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ
ಅದೇ.
ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿಲ್ಲ
There may be electric power failure also. That is possible, because now it is a little bit raining here in this area. So it
ಓಕೆ
could be
ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್
anything.
ಇಟ್
It could be anything. Or he may thought we may not be able to learn anything. So, but anyway, I will give the excellent lesson today. After you reach the home, you tell me, I will share the screen also.
Yes, sir. Give me 1 minute. Just get me down. ನೀವೊಂದ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಇಷ್ಟ ತನಕ ನೀವ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಈಗ ನೀವು ಝೂಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ ನೀವ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದೀರಲ್ವಾ
I will give the record. Yes.
ಅಲ್ಲ ನಾನೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವಿನ್ನೂ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಸೊ ಈಗ ನೀವ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕಳ್ಸಕ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಜನ ಸುಮ್ನೆ 20 ನಿಮಿಷ
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇರ್ಲಿ, ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದನ್ನ ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ I have to learn how to stop, start, etc. like that. I do not know. And this system I have to get adjusted, So if there is a difficulty, then if it goes off like that, I don't know what to do. So actually, I had my earlier computer. I was familiar with that. Because it was XT. It said we cannot update anything to that. So I purchased a new one. So in this one, everything is new, including keyboard layout, spacing of the keys, and all that. So unless I learn this correctly, clearly, completely, it will require time. So
but yes, sir, I am able to now see the screen. I'm just coming out.
So this is, I named it as Mattavara Dual Institute of Technology because I saw an article somewhere which said rather than the name of an individual, name of the place will live little longer than the life of the person. So I have not put my name anywhere. So this is my village, Mattavara. It is in Chikmagalur, and
ಎಲ್ಲಿದು
it is famous for this keeping these birds. This
ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಇದು ಹಳ್ಳಿ
stone structure is made several hundred years ago, and people are maintaining it, and the birds will be housed there so that they are protected against rain, sun, etc. like that. So that I have kept as the something like you can say, or if you call it as what do you call that one symbol? It is something like
Logo. Logo.
something like logo. I put that one.
ಅದು
So
ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಸರ್ ವಿಲೇಜ್
huh?
ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಇದು ಹಳ್ಳಿ
What is that?
ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿಲೇಜ್
This is from Chikmagalur. It is around 5 to 6 kilometers away from Chikmagalur town. It is while going to Dharmasthala,
Okay.
Koppa, Sringeri,
but there is some
Mudgere, like
background
that.
music
Yeah. I have put a background music because some people asked if there is a silent portion sometime, because we may ask people to write answer and take some 2 minutes time, something like that. Then some people may see that nothing is there and they go away. So they suggested put some light background music. So I have put that one also. So I called it as Mattavara Dual Institute of Technology. Dual means you can learn anything, any subject for any class. It is the free virtual learning center for everybody. You can become an scientist, professor, engineer, innovator in the shortest possible time and in the simplest possible way. Learn free at any place, learn free at any time, learn free at any pace. Good luck, learners. Have a good day. So I have made this one. So this is that mechanical thing. It will also actually operate, but maybe it is not coming here. It will come next anyway.
okay
So background music I have taken from this from the website. Program is brought to you by Mattavara Dual Institute of Technology, the free virtual learning center for everybody. See, background also I kept that something moving, it is aircraft landing near a airport which is very close to the sea, like that. Because most of the places the airports are located around the shores only. So
yes
this is something like that. One is landing, another is trying to move to the other takeoff runway, or it is returning to the terminal, like that.
got it
Lot of effort I have put for preparing this arrangement. So you can learn almost everything free and become an eminent scientist, professor, engineer, innovator through Zoom virtual meetings, irrespective of geographical location, with or without the need for constant internet connectivity.
hear you
Register your name for free webinars. How exactly to register your name for free webinars is, just save this mobile number in your mobile, then send your name by WhatsApp, text message only, and send your name by email to x99@yahoo.com. X is the letter, 9 is the digit, T is letter, 9 is the digit. Spread this message among all your contacts so that somebody in some corner of the world will get some benefit out of this free, unique, amazing opportunity. So this is something called Atmanirbhara Bharata initiative, what these people are talking all these days. It is that one. Go green, save trees. That means you don't have to use a paper, pen, etc. like that, because paper means you have to kill so many trees and then the paper is made. Good luck, viewers. Have a good day. Thanks to Corona for having made this possible. Particularly, the Corona only gave me an idea of how to teach without physically having in a classroom somewhere and asking people to come from their place of residence, etc. Because coming and going itself will be 1 hour to 2 hours for many people. So really now this several applications came. I found that Zoom was the best among the lot, simplest, because not much effort. It starts by itself and works very well. And audio is also good also, and video also coming nicely. Is you are able to hear me clearly, correctly, completely?
Yes, very clear, sir.
Okay. Not only that, you can start your own business entity without investment. I will provide all necessary sufficient training for that, and you can do anything you want. Absolutely no problem. Now, efforts are always made to present the best information correctly, clearly, and completely, including in this presentation also.
Okay.
However, every keystroke is itself an important source of error, and therefore, the end users are required to make use of the information provided here at their own risk, fully knowing their own personal limitations, if any. The study material supplied by the learners is generally used exclusively for preparation of the information in the presentations, so that learners will be able to learn from the same study material which they already have. However, additional explanations, classroom examples, and exercises will be included as and when required to make the subjects more simpler and more easier to learn. The video recordings of all sessions will be made available to all participants to enable them to go through the same as many times as required in individual cases to become an expert in the topic covered in the sessions through the link to YouTube, which is also beneficial to those who could not join online session for any reason whatsoever. So that you don't have to copy down there, things like that, etc. Whole recording will be there. You can download it also and use. So this one, I do not know how I put the donate. Ours is a free virtual learning center for everybody. We don't want money in the donation in the form of money, but we need donations in the form of honest opinions, meaningful suggestions, and constructive criticisms to improve the quality and clarity of presentation of the information made during this session, so that they are addressed to the best extent possible during all our future sessions and future programs in the best interest of the learners. Samarpan. This is something like I am yet to learn Samskruta, but I have prepared like this. This is something called dedication. Yeshah Pataha Mama Sarvesham Chatrāṇāṃ Krute Samarpritaha Asti Ye Mam Katam Patayanto Shikshayanti Sma. Whether you can make out any meaning out of this?
Pataha is lesson. Mama, sir.
No, it may not be possible because this is the first class. We have to learn a lot. But I wanted to put some dedications I have put here. The approximate translation in English will be like this. This lesson is dedicated to all my students who taught me how to teach. So that I have put there. So it is something like Yesha is something like this. Pataha, this lesson. Mama, mine. Sarvesham, all. Chatranas, all Vidyarthis, students. Krute means to them. Samarpita.
Samarpana.
It is dedicated to them.
Dedicated.
Asti, ye, mam, katam, patayantu. Katam patayantu, how to teach. How to teach this Shikshananti. How to teach the lessons. Who taught me. That is because of that. Because every student is a teacher for me. Because we will learn something from them. Always.
Got it.
So Samskruta or Sanskrit for everybody. Now, this is something like in your book, first line is there. That big one, I have made it a shorter one, that's all.
Sajjanana.
Sajjanaha na tyajante.
Tyajati is give up. I mean, tyajasoto, which is abandon.
So,
Abandoning
the
or
right is do not give up. Approximate translation.
yeah.
ನೀತಿವಂತರು ಬಿಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. Approximate translation in Kannada. So here, this one I have used my own coding, where we use 27 letters of English alphabet, 21 lowercase letters and 6 uppercase letters. 6 uppercase letters are something like D, L, N, R, S, T. These are the only 6 uppercase letters we use. All others are smaller one. There are only 21 there, not 26. So we are not using some of them. Now, Subhashitani means approximately proverbs. Means Gadagalu, we can take like that. So, this is written using my code. See, this capital letter is used with this H for this type of a sha. Whereas this S is used for this type of sha.
Got it. Okay.
If H is not there, it is used for the other sha, where something like Shankaran comes up, like that. So this is written in Devanagari. So those who are familiar, you can read like this, or you can read like this one, or this is written in Kannada also. So approximate meaning in English, approximate thing in Gadagalu for Subhashitani means. Now, I just took one word. That word is accurate. That is the word I have taken. I wanted to find what it is called in Samskruta or any other language. So it came like Parishuddhaha. So here you see, this only capital S without H is used for this type of ship. So this is written in the Devanagari, this is in Kannada. See, this Sha will be this capital S. That small S, the other Sa will be only lowercase letter S. I am not using this underline below dot here or above lines there or something like apostrophe there also. I am not using. Only these letters I am using so that anybody can read easily. So accurate means it can be several meanings may be there. One of the meaning is like Nikaravada. In Sanskrit, it is called Parishuddhaha. So any word in Samskruta ending with the 2 dots is something called the Visarga. So anything ending with Visarga is called as Pullinga or masculine gender. Actually, when learning Hindi, it was difficult for us to understand the language, and I could not understand. But after so many number of years, a person from North India came. He said he has purchased a new Maruti 800 car. I was asking him how much kilometers he gets using 1 liter of petrol. So he said she gives me 17 kilometers per liter. I was wondering why he is calling a car as a she or a table. Mage, he was calling she. She is beautiful. I have purchased a table yesterday. She is beautiful, like that. Now here, this masculine etc. or feminine gender like that is not because of the name, understanding, translation etc. It is just the word. So if word is written something like with Visarga ending, it is considered as male word for the purpose of formation of the words and sentences in Sanskrit. In the Sanskrit itself is a distorted name because it is something like this people who were not able to pronounce properly, they changed the name itself. That is the speciality of Kali Yuga. What is the speciality of Kali Yuga? People will not allow the things to remain in the same state or condition. They keep on changing. For example, Vijnana Bhavan, difficult to pronounce for many people. So in Delhi, they have put a big board in the big letters called Vigyan Bhavan. Vigyan Bhavan, they write like that. So many of the names from Kerala, Tamil Nadu, you see, that will be something like Sasidhara, like that. Amele, something like uh, Sasikala, like that. Sankaran, like that. It is because their local language, they have some pronunciation that it will be, in the say in English, it is that local version of the English language. Like that. So what is important is, you might have seen this also. Well, print, even in TV reporters also, they will be telling. In North India, even in professors in higher engineering colleges, they will be asking student, questions like this. Are you giving test? They will ask. And he will say, no, sir, not this week, agle hafte. That means message is conveyed. Here, student is not giving the test. He is appearing for the test. That is, professor is asking. But that is how they speak. Are you giving an interview? They will say. If they say there is some letter has come from job, I am going, means they will ask, are you giving interview? Means, are you appearing for that, or like that, they won't say. So once it is understood, it is fine between the party who has asked and the given. So these are the difficulties involved in learning any new subject, including languages. So we will see how it goes here. Now, what I took was only that. What happened?
ಪರಿಶುದ್ಧ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಶುದ್ಧವಾಗಿರುವುದು ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ಅದು that is what I want to tell. Dictionary meaning, dictionary meaning for accurate, when use the dictionary and taken the word for in Samskruta or in Kannada, it gave like this. Now I want to tell you this one, but why is this slide struck? It's not moving. Now, see, I found accurate means I found nearly 52 words. So, dictionary, there is something called thesaurus, is it not? In thesaurus, if you put one word, it will give several words which are equivalent that can be used. Now, accurate means one other meaning is correct. Means in Kannada it is sariyada. In Sanskrit, it is uchitam. See, this is in using my code. This is in Devanagari script. This is in Kannada. So accurate means correct also. Is another equivalent word. This is another one. Precise. Accurate means precise. Means nikaravada. In Sanskrit, it is satika. In Devanagari script. In Kannada script. Another name is exact. Approximate meaning is ekagrate, yathartha. Yathartha in Sanskrit. These are all for accurate only. Different other words coming there in the dictionary. Another is concentrate. Is also used for ekagrate. It is same for yathartha. Yathartha means it can be this also meaning. Depends on where it is used and how we understand using that sentence. Depending on the other words used in the sentence. Another one is accurate means right. See here, right means He is telling right and wrong, like that. But dictionary meaning can give something like dakshinaha. Right means dakshinaha. So that means it is balagade. So in Sanskrit, right means it is dakshinaha. That means balagade means we call it as dakshinaha. Why is, I have not seen in the book, but I can give you. See, if you stand maybe inside the house or outside the house, facing the east direction in the morning, looking at the sunrise. Okay. Now, your right hand side is Dakshina, left hand side is Uttara. So, who is in your right side means they will use the Dakshina. Dakshinaha in Sanskrit. So, that is how this right is having another meaning like that. It is for accurate, equivalent number of words from the Trisarasa.
Okay.
Another name accurate means errorless. Means
Nirdoshaha.
dosha rahita in Kannada. Nirdoshaha in Sanskrit. Nirdoshaha. See, this sha whenever comes, I am using capital S and a H. Nirdoshaha. Another one, dosha mukta, he says. Error free. So, dosha muktaha, here the two dots are missing. So that's why every typing in a small error will be there, because although we take full care, we want to make it 100% perfect, it requires enormous amount of time. It's not easy. Transferring everything from the mind into the computer using the available 84 keys keyboard. So here I will tell whenever we notice it here. So two that dots are missing here. That is a bit. So this is in Devanagari script. And since this our exams we have to write in the Devanagari script, we have to practice it using this arrangement. This is called Devanagari script. You know what is Devanagari script?
I'm afraid no.
Devanagari. Nagari means Nagara, means city. Deva, where Devas will be there, where gods will be there. That means it is Swarga. In Swarga, they use Sanskrit. That is our assumption. There they don't use any other language. So, it is spoken by gods from one to the other in Sanskrit. Probably they don't want others to understand here, like that. So, we are trying to learn that script, that is called Devanagari script. So, it is used not only in Hindi, it is used in Marathi and to some certain extent in Nepali, and also certain extent in Gujarati also, where this horizontal line they will not write, but otherwise it looks approximately like that.
Yes, and even in Konkani also, I think they have. What I read is it's Hindi, Marathi, Konkani, Gujarat, Nepali.
Nepali also.
Nepali, yes.
See,
Nepali also.
another equivalent meaning for accurate is without error.
Flawless.
That means dosha villade. Nirdosham viha. Vina. So here, actually, this is, it should come like that. It should nirdoshaha. The typing mistake is there. But this is how it is written in Devanagari. So, it is written here correctly. It's a nirdosham. So here, only single O we will not use, because O is not there. Only O and O. So O is used always double here. SH for this type of sha. So another equivalent word for accurate is faultless. It can be approximately the meaning tappillada. So nirdoshaha is the Sanskrit. Nirdoshaha in Devanagari script. Nirdoshaha using our one code.
Okay.
Another name for accurate means it is perfect. Perfect means something like paripurna. So this one,
Um,
so, I have to change it. I have not changed it. I missed by chance. So it is paripurnam. So it is written like this. The capital N is used for this type of na. This type of na, this is used. Na means I am using small letter n.
Sure.
Another equivalent meaning for accurate is valid. Samanjasavada. So in Sanskrit it is manya. So manya in our code in Devanagari script and in Kannada. Another meaning for accurate is word for word. Shabdashaha. ಪದಕ್ಕೆ ಪದ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಾಪಿ ತರ ಬರೀಬೇಕು ಅಂತ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಡಾಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇದು ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ. ಶಬ್ದಶಃ. See, this sha requires capital S only, no H. See, this is same thing. No, this is actually, this is probably there is mistake either here or there. This one. So here H is not required. H is not.
Yes.
H is not required. So typing error, this, though we'll try to do it. Sometimes what happens, we type something, computer will take automatically something else. So I have tried to avoid all that, but still it takes at some places. Another name for accurate is unambiguous, which is approximate meaning is nissandehavagi. Nirvivadaha in Sanskrit. Nirvivadaha. Devanagari script. Nirvivadaha. See, this is va. All lower case letters, capital is required.
Okay.
Another word for accurate is meticulous. It is also another name we already read, Nikaravada. So another word for Nikaravada is meticulous. So in Sanskrit it is Suksmaha. Suksmaha. So here, this is required because that type of a sha is used there. SH is there. Pramanikaha. This is authoritative. Is another equivalent word in accurate. Adhikruta. Sanskrit it is pramanikaha. Pramanikaha. So this N is for Dishna here. Dishna. Another equivalent meaning is Viswasaniyam. See, this is ni. So double I will come there. This is the sha, capital S only, then Y has come there. Viswasaniyaha is the Sanskrit word in Devanagari script and in our own code. This code is not used anywhere in the books. I am making it simple using only 21 lowercase letters and 6 uppercase letters like this. So accurate means it can be also meaning like reliable or viswasarha. Another meaning is canonical. Angikruta, approximate translation. In Sanskrit it is vihitam. So vihitam means accurate or canonical also. Another meaning given in that thesaurus is prescribed. Nigadi padisalagide. Nigadi padisiddu, like that. So that is another meaning for vihitam. What we have used. Another equivalent is factual. Nijavada. Satyatmakam. Satyatmakam in Devanagari. How to write? This is in using our code. So no capital letters required there. Another name is fact based. Satya Adharita. Accurate ಅನ್ನಕ್ಕೆ ನೋಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇದು ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ. So in Sanskrit it is tatyadaritam. This is how we write it like this. So tatyadaritam. So no capital letters needed there. ಸತ್ಯಗಳ ಆಧಾರದ ಮೇಲೆ, another meaning of accurate, based on the facts. For tatyadaritam, this is another meaning. So I have kept there. Another meaning is literally. That means aksharashaha. That means every akshara we must copy it correctly. That is accurate. If we miss something here or use a different letter, like we have observed some one or two mistakes, then it is not accurate. So aksharashaha means it is also called literally. Uchitam, we have seen there earlier something has come, uchita. So uchitam means correct, sariyada. That is another meaning for accurate. This also has come, maybe some small change maybe. That is, the meaning is faithful also. Accurate means faithful. Nambike iruva, nambike ada, visvasa niyama. So this we have already seen earlier. Another meaning only. Another meaning is exact, nikara. That means yathartha, we have seen earlier. So yathartha means, it also means exact, it also means accurate, like that. And many other words we have come across. So this also we have come across, concentrate. So yathartha means also it can be concentrate or ekagrate, like that. Depending on the other words behind or afterwards this word. So we will try to understand, interpret in a required way.
Okay.
So another name equivalent is close. Muchida pradhanam karoto in Samskruta. Vidhanam. So there is some mistake here. P should come. So this is typing error. So I try to avoid, but always something we type and the computer will take something else. So it requires too much of time to make it perfection. That is, we should not go for making ourselves perfect. First we have to prepare. Slowly we can correct wherever mistakes has come. Otherwise we cannot proceed at all. Learning also same thing only. Another equivalent word for accurate is true. Means nija in Kannada, satyam in Sanskrit, written in Kannada, in Devanagari, in our own code. Another equivalent word is truthful, satyavada. So satyam means it can be taken like this also. See, this one maybe not many people might have come across, but satyam means it is that also, and it means pramanikavada, approximate meaning, like that.
Yeah.
Another meaning is truth in life. Jeevanadalli satya. Jeevane satyam in Sanskrit. Telling it like it is. That is also meaning for accurate. ಇದ್ದಂತ ಹೇಳುವುದು. ಯಥಾವತ್ ಕಥಯನ್. So in Devanagari, if you put this line, the letter is read half only. So that it is na. So yana, it will become yana. So if you put the dash here, it is yan. This is wat. Without this, it is vata. In fact, our Hindi teacher in high school told once that the South Indian people, when they read kale for play, they will read it as ravel. Is it not?
It's kale. It's play, right?
Kale, when they write in Hindi and ask the student to read, he will read it as ravel.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Can you write KL in your paper, pencil, in case you have, and see how you can read it as Ravel? It looks like
Sorry, I
that.
didn't get
It looks like that, is it not?
it. Looks like that, yes.
So Hindi teacher was telling me like that in high school. So I remember that.
Yeah.
Now, see, using some words, this one, accurate means telling it as it is also. ಅದನ್ನು ಹಾಗೆ ಹೇಳೋದು, ಹೇಗಿದೆಯೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟ್ರೂತ್, ಅಕ್ಯುರಸಿ, accurate. ಯಥಾವತ್ ಕಥನ means it can be like that also. Another meaning is as it really happened. ಇದು ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ಸಂಭವಿಸಿದಂತೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ accurate. ಯಥಾ ವಸ್ತುತಃ ಘಟಿತಂ in Sanskrit, written this way in Devanagari. This is in our symbol. The capital T is used for this T. If you use small t, this one, it will be for ta. So DLN, RST are the 6 uppercase letters we use here. As it actually happened, another meaning for the same thing. ಅದು ನಿಜವಾಗಿ ಸಂಭವಿಸಿದಂತೆ. Then it is accurate information. Another meaning is life-like, Jiva Sahita, Pranavat. So in Devanagari, in this one. I don't know whether are you seeing this cursor movement on the screen?
It is seen.
Arrow mark.
It is seen.
I have forgotten to ask whether are you able to see the arrow mark cursor moving on the screen?
Yes, yes.
Oh, then it is okay, because I wanted to find out whether it looks for me, but what about for the receiving end? I wanted to check.
Okay.
So another meaning is like life, Jivanada hage. Same word, Pranavat. Pranavat. Jivan Yuva is also another meaning for life-like, like life. Jivanada hage. Can use that also. So accurate means another one is authentic, adhikruta, viswasaniya. This also we have come across for some other word earlier. Like that. Another is realistic, vastavika. These are approximate translations. Yatharthavadi. Yatharthavadi. That is in Sanskrit. Another equivalent word is careful. Echarikeinda. Savadhanam. 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 Another meaning is word perfect. Accurate means ಪದಶಃ ಗಟ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡಿರುವ, ಅದು ಹೇಗಿದೆಯೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಗಟ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದು ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್. ಶಬ್ದ ಸಿದ್ಧ ಇನ್ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ್. ಶಬ್ದ ಸಿದ್ಧ. Another meaning is strict, means ಕರಾರುವಾಗ್ತಾದ, approximate Kannada translation. In Sanskrit it is katora. So it is not kator, it is katora. In Hindi they will read kator because last word they read it as half letter, but in Sanskrit we read full only. This T comes only for this type of ta. Or this type of, this type of ta. No. You can call it that one. So here you see somebody was telling the name of one girl was Bhavani. Okay. So somebody was introducing her to his friend. He was telling, if you call her Bhavani, she will not talk to you because she is Dodba. You have to call her Bhavani. But do we do like that? No, we will not call like that. Is it not?
Yeah.
We don't call as Bhavani like that. We will not call. So it's not necessary we have to strictly go something like that. We can make conversions, because anything that is used will always get changed. Only those which are not used, they remain static.
Got it.
So for convenience, things are changed always. So another meaning for accurate is conscientious or atmasakshiya antakaraniya in Sanskrit. Antakaraniya. So this n comes only for this type of. Another one, this probably you might have not heard. Ati Sukshma Vishayada. Bindu Yuktaha in Sanskrit. Means accurate. Andre ಚುಕ್ಕಿನೂ ಬಿಡಬಾರ್ದು, ಹೆಂಗಿತ್ತು ಹಂಗೆ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. Along with even a dot or dash, anything we have to write it. See, another meaning for bindu yuktaha is with dots. ಚುಕ್ಕೆಗಳೊಂದಿಗೆ. Wherever ಚುಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ we have to keep a ಚುಕ್ಕೆ. It is necessary. Another name for with dots is bindu bihi saha. Here you say this is B. This B will be there. BH comes for this one. This B. This is what they write for Bhavani, But we really don't call as Bhavani. We call as Bhavani like this Ba. Difficult to pronounce. Same thing. It means with the dots. ಚುಕ್ಕೆಗಳೊಂದಿಗೆ. Bindu bihi saha. Another name is painstaking, because accurate we have to struggle for telling that one. Is it not? See, what is the value of pi to 10 decimal digits? It is 3.1415926536. But people have determined the value of pi to 4,000 decimal places or more also. And in the scientific calculators, it gives for more than 40 decimal digits accuracy. But all of that is, we are not remembering. So accurate, it is painstaking. We have to struggle to remember so many digits. So Shramadayaka is Kannada equivalent. Kashtapradaha is in Sanskrit. This one comes for this sha and T for this one. If TH comes, it is the next sha. Another name for Kashtapradaha is annoying, Tondharaya, because that much of difficulty is involved in telling accurate information. Another name for this one is annoying is Kirikiri. This is what some people approximately use. So it is Kleshakaha in Sanskrit, written in Devanagari like this. This is in our code. It means thorough. That means sampurnamagi. Otherwise, it is apurna. It is not accurate. So purna in Devanagari and in our this capital N for this now only I am using. Accurate means it also means full. Tumbida. Purna in Sanskrit. See, this is also maybe whether you have come across or not, or we might have used without thinking for what is the meaning. It is something like Manassakshiyante Nadayava, approximate meaning. Savadani Purvaka in Sanskrit. So here only small letters are used.
Meticulous person is what we
Another
call.
meaning for this is carefully, means echarikeinda. See, whatever echarike I have taken, here and there some characters either missing or changed, something has happened there. Another meaning is rigorous or katina. It is katoraha in Sanskrit. Katoraha. Another equivalent word is harsh for katoraha. It is katina. Ruksha is another word for harsh or katora. In Sanskrit, it is ruksha. Iti means so far. This is in Sanskrit. This is in English. Illiyavarage. This one, something I have just tried to show some short sentence. Tau shikshananti means they are both learning, like that. Maybe right, maybe not be wrong, but we can understand something, and we can always learn from mistakes. ಇಬ್ಬರು ಕಲಿಯುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ತೌ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣಾಂತಿ in Sanskrit. Te shikshananti means they are learning. ಅವರು ಕಲಿಯುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸಹ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣಾಂತಿ he teaches them. ಅವನು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕಲಿಸುತ್ತಾನೆ. Here small difference you might have seen. Let us say this. Saha shikshanati. He is learning. ಅವನು ಕಲಿಯುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾನೆ.
ಪ್ರಥಮ ಪುರುಷ.
ಸಾ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣತಿ.
ಸಹ ಸಾ
she is learning. ಅವಳು ಕಲಿಯುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾಳೆ.
ಸಾ ಸ್ತ್ರೀಲಿಂಗ.
te shikshanati. they learn. Approximate. ಅವರು ಕಲಿಯುತ್ತಾರೆ. te shikshanatah. they are learning. taha shikshananti. they are learning. ಅವರು ಕಲಿಯುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So this we have come across earlier. Uchita. Uchitaha is realistic. Vastavika. That is accurate. Meaning like that. So this I prepared taking one word accurate and finding equivalent words in thesaurus. There are more than about 50 to 53 words, and they give different meaning. In fact, long back when I was just in high school first year, our English teacher asked us to purchase a dictionary. At that time, dictionary was costing 5 rupees, but the bookstall for students it was giving 10% discount, so 4 rupees 50 paisa. It is called Bharadwaja Kannada English Dictionary.
Yeah.
It had about 40,000 plus words. That is what he has written in the wrapper. But I never used it. We purchased it, but did not use because opportunity did not come.
My father has the dictionary.
Huh?
My father uses that dictionary.
No, what happens is I did not use that. Maybe after nearly 20-25 years later, my sister's son came. I gave him the dictionary he wanted, and he was sitting in the corridor of the house and reading ABKCK abak hatatage, ABKCK abak hatatage, ABKCK abak hatatage. He was reading. I asked him, what are you doing? He said, English kaltkobeku. So if I by heart all the words in the dictionary, then I can speak in English. So ABACK abakatatagi was the first word in the dictionary. So that way if we learn, we cannot learn. And though 20th century English Chamber Dictionary has got 85,000 plus words, I speak 1,657 words only. I listed all the words that I speak for conveying any message, information from one to another. And it came to 1,657. Maybe 1 or 2 words we may acquire and all of them we may not use. But now this much is enough for me to convey any message in any subject for anybody. So therefore it is not necessary to learn entire thing available in the dictionary. Same thing happens for learning for Sanskrit also. There may be so many words, equivalent words. Each word has got several meanings, several words will be used for the same thing, like that. So whichever is convenient for us, we like it by structure and the method of pronunciation and other things that we can use, all others we can leave, at least to start with. So this is what he has put in the that first line of the first lesson. Sajjanaha na tyajyanti. Tyajanti. Righteous people do not give up. ನೀತಿವಂತರು ಬಿಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. So now, so far, are you happy about my effort in preparing idea and presenting it? Because learning of a language means so many problems will come everywhere. We have got doubts like that, whether it should be written like this, whether this is the particular word sequence, is it a sentence, is it correct, is it accurate, like that. So at the learning stage, we need not give importance to how accurately we write word by word, dot to dot, etc. like that. And even pronunciation also. See, something like we will simply read, we will tell I means we will be telling kaka, we will still use the same word only for everything. Kerala Sasa Laksha. In fact, some people read Sasa Sheha Laksha, Shesha Laksha, also they say. So it is not necessary at the learning stage to go for 100% precision and accuracy, but start using it. While using, things get modified, and the languages also, as you keep on using, the words and other things get modified. Example is that Vigyan Bhavan is a very good example.
Yeah.
So you're able to follow?
So I'm able to follow. And
So
a
this
lot
one,
of effort.
yeah, this one I thought of preparing so that if some people come, I wanted to check whether they are able to get connected or not, that was the idea.
Got
And see, that means people are not really serious. Otherwise, at least they should have just logged in and said, gone out like that. But for me, it doesn't matter. Even one person is there, my effort will be same. If there are more people, also effort will be same.
Yeah.
So I will give you the video recording of this also. You can go through it. You will get some information out of this. It will be useful to you. And next class, we will keep several classes in the week, no problem. And we will attend that regular class, which is kept on 2 days in the week. We learn that also. And I will prepare this display, PPT, etc. using the same thing given in the textbook also. So that book also has got the same thing, and we are presenting about the same thing, and we go in the same sequence. I found it is the best book. We don't have to refer other books to start with. After completing this, you can refer any book. So otherwise, simply wasting money, energy, etc. because we don't find time also. See, purchasing a book is not important. I have purchased nearly 2,000-3,000 rupees worth books. But you see, for reading a book also, simply reading, we can't read more than 10 pages per hour. And if you want to understand, we may not be able to go more than 1 or 2 pages also. Sometimes every word requires a lot of explanations. So I taken a sample word accurate and try to find what are its alternative words that we can use in English. And then I translated into something like this Sanskrit, Kannada, etc. like that. So one word can mean so many things. Alternately, there may be many words which will mean the same thing also. So we should not give importance to all that. Just take it as it is, what is given in the book in the at the starting learning stage, and try to practice it. Once we become familiar, we can acquire an additional new word, another new meaning, like that, and then it becomes easy to use. And this requires speaking and listening. So that is why this I thought, because people are also asking, and in the book also he has written, you must try to find your other classmates and try to speak with them, etc. like that. And now that Zoom is the fantastic opportunity. So I thought we can use this. I generally ask you to also read this one. So read this 3 times, for example. This one, this one, then this one.
Yeah, sure. Sajjanaha na tyajanti.
You read it again, this one also.
ಸಜ್ಜನಾಹ ನ ತ್ಯಜಂತಿ.
This one.
ಸಜ್ಜನಾಹ ನ ತ್ಯಜಂತಿ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು, ನೀ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಹಾ.
See, here
Then-
what happens, when speaking fast, it can become like Sajjanaha Natyajanti also it can become.
ನತ್ಯಜಂತಿ. ಹಾ,
Ah.
ನತ್ಯಜಂತಿ.
It can become like Natyajanti
Yes.
also, that is without
Ha.
the gap as a single word.
Yeah.
So,
ಸಜ್ಜನಾಹ
writing-
ನತ್ಯಜಂತಿ.
writing is something
Ha.
and reading is something, and meaning can be different also. But
Ha.
whatever is given, we will simply take in the
Yeah.
book. Otherwise, this I found everything is wrong. For example, you see, the textbook heading itself, it is written Patralaya Dwara Samskrutam is the title.
Mm.
Can you see
Yeah.
in the textbook?
Yeah.
Patralaya Dwara Samskrutam.
Mm.
Now, what is Patralaya? Patralaya means it is
it's
newspaper
post-
office.
Post Patralaya is, yes, news agency or newspaper office.
It is newspaper.
Mm.
But Patrachara Dwara, then it is
Mm.
correspondence course.
Mm.
And if you want to say by post, it is something like Dakruha. You have to put
Mm-hmm.
Dakruha. That is something like by postal coaching, like that.
Got it.
Or correspondence course. Correspondence course. This is something like correspondence course earlier.
Mm.
Distance education course, like that.
Mm.
So here the problem is, as I told, one single word can stop our career itself. We will not be able to proceed further. That is why some teacher is necessary. Maybe I might have put it that here also. See, Praveshaha, yes, put here.
Mm.
Praveshaha means approximately entrance. See, Dak Dwara Samskrutam.
Dakdwara Samskrutam.
Is like Sanskrit by post. Anche Mulaka Samskruta. That is what he has written in the Kannada. Anche Mulaka section. But Patralaya Dwara Samskruta means it becomes like Sanskrit by newspaper also.
Yeah.
Patrika Manayanda Samskruta. So therefore, if we change it to Patrachara Dwara Samskrutam,
Patrachara Dwara
it is
Samskrutam.
Sanskrit by correspondence. That is Patrachara is correspondence. We are
Yes,
learning
this
by
is
correspondence.
more
Actually, these are called
relevant.
correspondence courses earlier.
This is more relevant.
ಪತ್ರ ವ್ಯವಹಾರದ ಮೂಲಕ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ. ಪತ್ರಾಲಯದ್ವಾರ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ means ಪತ್ರಾಲಯದ್ವಾರ. He has given like Sanskrit by post. ಅಂಚೆ ಮೂಲಕ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ. But it is not Patralaya.
Yeah.
So therefore, we can find so many things which are not exactly equal. So accurate representation in different languages is not there. And particularly, one example, simple example I will give you. In Kannada, we say, Idu Pustaka. Now, in Hindi, we write Yak Kitab Hai. 3 words. In English, this is a book. 4 words. In Samskrita, it is Tat Pustakam. Ye Tat Pustakam. 2 words. So, the problem that comes to us is we want to make translation word to word, letter to letter, like that. That is impossible.
Yeah.
So total meaning we have to understand.
Right.
And here, one important thing. For example, so what is your name? If I want to ask, I may say something like Bhavatyaha Nama Kim. Now, what will be your answer?
Mama Nama The name.
Huh?
Mama Nama Nagaratna.
Correct. So now here you have hesitation to tell whether I am telling right or wrong. Is it not?
Mm.
So if the name is Nagaratna, then we may say Mama Nama Nagaratna. So in the Samskrita class, there were 6 students. So when a test was given, where they had to write the answer for the question asked was Bhavataha Bhavatyaha Nama Kim.
Mm.
So let us say all girl students only were there. Now they wrote answers in 6 different ways. That
Mhm.
means somebody wrote Mama Nama Nagaratna. Another student wrote Mama say Harshita Nama.
Mhm.
Another wrote Harshita Nama Mama.
Mm.
Another one wrote something like Kamala Mama Nama.
Mhm.
Like that 6 combinations will come. Now
Mhm.
in Sanskrita, whatever the order or sequence of the words that you write, it will not alter the meaning, because meaning is you are extracting by looking at what information has been given for what information was asked.
Mhm.
So all are correct. So our high school students who took 7 people who took Sanskrit, they were telling though it is subject is Samskruta, we are writing in Kannada, they were telling, but full I was not knowing, but they said they were giving full marks.
Uh-huh.
Now, what I understood was later, it is after so many years, when you write in Kannada, this Kannada Panditru will not give the marks. They will say, ಇದು ಕೊಂಬ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಳಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ದೀರ್ಘ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಕ್ಕಳಿಸಿಲ್ಲ. They cut marks everywhere. Samskrita teachers not like that. Some word is appearing there, wherever it is, does not matter. They give full marks. So what happens, they will get the full marks without understanding Sanskrit also, because whatever you write, if key words are there, that means meaning can be interpreted by the reader, whoever is reading the message.
Got it. Okay.
You are able to follow?
Yes.
So therefore, this lesson, what I made is to remove the fear of or getting hesitation while speaking some words or reading some passage given in the book.
Understood, sir.
So by looking at the different words that are coming there, we'll try to interpret this may be the meaning approximately.
Okay.
We will not go for accurate assessment of inaccurate information. So that is the basic requirement to start study, so that it gives you enough courage to proceed in the studies.
Understood. Okay.
Is it not?
Yes.
Otherwise, you have to stop. So, okay, we'll stop here, and we'll continue with the lesson number 2, where the actual working is there. And this Devanagari script letters you may be knowing, how to write and all that. You are familiar?
Yes.
Then that first letter is not required, where he has written how to write different letters, etc. is given. And only one mistake I found there, that is telling words is a sequence of letters he has given. But actual word means it can be either single letter or more than one letter.
Yeah.
See here, na is also a word, single letter. This has got little more number of letters.
Yeah.
Combinations, etc. So a word can be a single letter or it can be more than one. Now I can tell you, in high school, a physics professor came to us for what was known as an extra period. Extra period, they will put some teacher. So he said, you write down on your paper. I will give a dictation, one sentence. So do you have paper, pen, something to write? Then please write this. 20 horses have 44 legs.
Okay, 20 horses have
20
40.
horses have 44 legs. This is a dictation. Simply write it. That's all.
Yeah.
20 horses have 44 legs.
Mm-hmm.
Now he asked us, you say it is true or false. That is all the simple question.
Hmm.
So what do you say? Is it true or false?
Yeah.
20 horses have 44 legs.
Yeah. Each horse has 4 legs. No, that's false. It's 80.
So in a class of 60 students, 57 students said it is false. 3 students in the last bench said it is true. Then teacher said, you have not understood English. Then we said, English medium we are taking. English, only one textbook is there. We are Kannada medium students. English we do not know. Kannada means we can understand something. So why don't you write it on the board? Then he wrote on the board, 20 horses have 44 legs. But spelling he used for 4 was F-O-R-E, not F-O-U-R. Then he said, it is true because 20 horses have 40 legs of the front legs. 4 means front legs. So
And
then
to
we told so
on
much
in
English
the
we
air.
don't know.
In the air.
Kannada we can understand. So then, and dictation, difficult, we may interpret something different. So why don't you write something in Kannada? We can really we can answer better. Now he wrote it on the board. You can write it on the paper if you have paper pen. First line, Parvata Shile Palgarayal.
No, that I cannot write.
Why? You are not Kannada?
Not too much.
No, you can write like this, like I have written in English using Sajjanahana Tyajanti.
Yeah.
Like that you can write. Parvata Shile Palgarayal.
Parvata Shile
Palgarayal.
Palgarayal.
Next line below that. Hasuvu Shishuvam Padayal.
Hasuvu
Shishuvam Padayal.
Shishuvam Padayal.
Third line. Brahmana Kage Mamsava Tinnal.
Brahmana Kage Mamsa.
Brahmana Kage Mamsava Tinnal.
Mamsava Tinnal.
Yenashcharya.
Ascharya. Okay.
This type of poems written, they are called as Tripadi in Kannada. That is, every line has got 3 words. So here, what is in the mind of the author or poet who wrote this, we have to try to interpret and understand and tell whether there is any wonder in this or there is no wonder.
Okay.
So now can you tell something about what you can interpret from this, and is there any wonder in this poem or no wonder in writing the summary of this poem, a brief summary?
Is this Parvata? I'm not able to understand, sorry.
So
Nothing
Kannada you
else
can
to say?
understand a little bit.
Yes.
Because this Samskruta class is, this is a Kannada medium class.
Yes, yes. But this is this Kannada is Halegannada, alva? ಹಸುವು ಶಿಶುವಂ ಪಡೆಯಲು ಏನರ್ಥ ಅದು? I'm not able to understand the meaning of it completely. Hello?
Tell me.
I am not able to understand the meaning of it. Parvata.
So then, you see, first the physics teacher gave us a
Parvata is
dictation in English. We could not write. Then we told Kannada we can understand. We already write it on the board because dictation means we may hear something, write something different. Now, when he is given this, we were also not able to understand what it means. So he said, as the time was over, see, when your next Kannada Pandit comes, you ask him, he will tell you the what is the Saramsha, is there any wonder or not. So what we will do is, we will stop here today. And you give thinking over this one, what it could be. You can use all available resources, no problem. You can ask anybody else also, friends, relatives, friends, etc., anybody. The next class, I will try to give you that one. Anyway, though I thought that many people may at least enter till their difficulty, they cannot join, it is asking for password, it is asking for a meeting code or anything like that. So I wanted to test it.
Okay.
And anyway, I was able to get connection. So some people came and they went out because probably I was speaking in English and it is Kannada medium and they were not able to follow. That may be the thing. That's what I guess, because two people joined and they left. So and probably most of the time I was speaking in English and therefore they thought they will not be able to understand anything. So next time we will use Kannada itself, no problem. But anybody comes or not, I am not worried. I will do the things, no problem. I will give the lessons, and it will be from the same book only. So you have the book with you?
Yeah.
No problem. So from the same book, I will prepare the PPT. Maybe I will make a presentation in a different style so that it becomes easier to follow, and we'll be able to learn together. And the video recording also I will give you. You can go through it several times so that something you can get out of this. You can forward this to anybody in your contact so that somebody in some corner of the world can get benefit out of this. And in fact, this group, I have not kept it exclusively for our students only. You can send it to anybody, the joining link, forward it. Anybody can join, you can learn. Because this why I am using English is most of the people will be comfortable with simple English. And Kannada, many people may not know. That is the reason. So some people are interested, they can join and they can get benefit out of that free, unique and amazing opportunity that is provided because of it is the gift of Corona which made this possible.
Okay.
We'll stop here.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
This program is brought to you by Matta Varadu Institute of Technology. This is the free virtual learning center for everybody. You can become an eminent scientist, professor, engineer, or innovator in the shortest possible time and in the simplest possible way. Learn free at any place. Learn free at any time. Learn free at any pace. Good luck, learners. Have a good day. Kindly forward this video to all your contacts. so that somebody in some corner of the world will get benefit out of this unique, free, amazing virtual learning opportunity. Thank you.